It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Got his man quickly. Bust through behind his pad. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Noles trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Defense wants to bring the heat. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So California's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Gives it on the option. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Grab behind the line. It's Ramsey. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll try the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And the Golden Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Dome. Wants to go up top. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Throws to the tight end. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. They'll move the tight end. Power football with the run. Runs through a tackle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. With the catch, it's Lemon. Oh, he's got some space. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. And off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Lemon. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it, though.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal. Lining up for the PAT.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Caught behind the line. It's Lemon. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Denson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Seminoles are marching down the field. Now the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big throw, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
The offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, but they're able to score some points, so you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Paul. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. Fires to the right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on target this time. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. And they fake. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. At the end of the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to the...
Oh, it's picked up. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Here's the handoff. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Let's go! Let's go! He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help decent pickup on that play. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lemon. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Tulsa went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Golden Hurricanes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
Nice grab on the left.
Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Akbar. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bringing the heat. Going for it all. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So 1st down will open up the final period. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Really nice Bears pick up on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Toss to the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Touchdown, Cal! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Lemon. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And
we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
Just not quite
Able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, no! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. They tackle a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Man, I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Golden Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw again. Quarterback adapting. Lets it fly. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Lets it go to the end zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Akbar. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Trying to pull their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to...
There he goes! And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, that's tough. As a defense, you're celebrating your offense. We're about to go take the lead. We're about to go win this game late in the fourth quarter. And then they force the turnover. Now we got to go make them look good. Get off the sideline, change your mindset, go make a play, get the ball back to your offense.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Backs against the wall, and they'll let it fly again. With the catch, it's Akbar. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Pocket breaking down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.